from our last lecture. In our last lecture, we have seen the question paper and also the marking scheme, that for 1 mark question, how the marking scheme is given, then for the 2 marks question, 3 marks and 4 marks question. So this we are already seen. This you are now very good idea that if the question is asked for 1 marks, means how much we have to write here. So now here, today we are going to see few 1 marks question, so that the MCQ, and that is question number 1, will be your very clear. Again, note one thing: 1 mark question type of question can be asked for 2 marks also, but the thing is that simply there the marking scheme changes or the difficulty level little bit increases, but the same types of question can be asked for 2 marks also. So let's see few questions from here. So firstly, uh, suppose I am having one question here, that is, find the value of one determinant is given to you. Okay, suppose this is a determinant 2, 3, minus 1, 6. This question definitely can be asked for MCQ or can be asked for simply solve the following. So what is this? Find the value of this determinant. So it is very easy. So we know this very well, how to solve this and how will be the marking scheme. 1 mark divided into half and half. So firstly, since if it was an MCQ, we are going to solve it directly. Directly means no need to solve here. Directly see what it just do the answer in rough notebook, or sorry, rough page, and then write the final answer here. But since it is asked for solve, so we are going to, what is given, just consider. Consider whatever given. Given is 2, 3, minus 1, 6. Next step is what? Firstly, write down this in the determinant, means the formula. So what is this formula? Can anyone tell me this formula here? What will be the formula for this one? Yes, anyone? Just anyone? Who is this? Naveen Kanojia. Yes, Naveen?
6 multiplied by 2 minus 3 into minus 1.
Multiplied by 2 minus 3 into minus 1. Very good, this is. So here, once you are written this one, what will happen? You will get here the half marks here. So how is this half mark calculated? Means for substituting the values in the formula, you will get here the half marks. So what we have done here, students, just the cross multiplication. That is 2 multiplied by 6 minus 3 multiplied by minus 1. So this is equals to 12 minus of 3 minus 3. That is, this is 12 minus plus 3. Okay. So whether for writing this 2 step, whether we are getting the marks, definitely no. For writing this 2, we are not getting a single mark. But then for the final answer, that is 12 plus 3, which is equals to 15. So for this final marks, we are getting our next half mark. So in this way, the 1 mark is divided for the solve questions. If what is an MCQ, directly for the 15 we are getting the answer. But since it was acting solve, substitution, half marks, and for the final answer, the next half marks we are getting here. Okay, so this is one of the question. Now let's take one more here. Okay, so I'm having one question here. I'm just reading that question. To draw a graph of when equation is given to us, then we have to find the value of y when x is equals to 1. So this is suppose one equation, 4x plus 2y is equals to 7. Okay. To draw the graph of this equation, suppose we have to find y if x is given to us. That is, if x is equals to suppose minus 2 is given to us. Means what we have to do here? It's very easy. Firstly, this is the question from linear equation. In this linear equation, we are given that x is equals to minus 2 is one of the solution, is one of the value. Okay. Then for that value of x, we have to find the value of y. So how to do this? It's very easy. Who will tell me this? Just tell me the step. Others will do here. Yes. Who is going to answer this? Yes. Sabah can ask. Sorry, Saiba Sheikh or anyone else? कैसे करना है इसे? Who will answer this one? Yes, again Naveen only.
Substitute the
Yes,
value
Naveen.
x is equal to -2.
Where we have to substitute this value? Okay, we have to substitute the value of x is equals to -2 in this given equation. So let's do this. Directly substitute. So what is here? 4x plus 2y is equals to -7. So this implies we have x is equals to -2. So put that value. 4 into, instead of x, we are substituting here -2. So plus 2y is equals to 1. What we have done? We have substituted. So for the substitution, we will get this half marks here. Then this implies. Just simplify this one. So this is 2y is equals to, I'm directly taking 4 into -2, that is equals to -8. So -8, when it goes to this side, it will be plus 8 here. So 7 plus 8 is equals to 15. So y is equals to 15 divided by 2. You can keep as it is, or we can simplify this. So that is y is equals to 7.5. And then for this final answer, we are getting our remaining half marks. Clear, student? It's very easy. We have to find y. X was given, so simply put the value of x in the given equation, solve that, and we will get our required answer here. So for substitution, half mark, and for the final answer, the half marks. Okay? Any doubt for this one? Anyone? So no one having any doubt here. Let me see one more question. From your practice sets, and few of questions which we are taking are directly from the question papers. Yes, Nandini. Yes, Nandini, do I have any doubt here? नंदिनी, कुछ डाउट है क्या? आपका हैंड रेज है.
यस मैम.
आप पूछो.
मैम अभी फर्स्ट वाला क्वेश्चन था, उसका क्रॉस मल्टीप्लाई करने का है.
हाँ, क्रॉस मल्टीप्लाई करना है. डिटर्मिनेंट था ना, डिटर्मिनेंट जो रहता है, सपोज इट इज a b c d, व्हाट वी डू हियर, वी जस्ट क्रॉस मल्टीप्लाई दिस टू, फर्स्ट टू, पहले दो का क्रॉस मल्टीप्लिकेशन करना है, दैट इज a into b, then middle will be minus sign, minus for the next two, that is b multiplied by c. Okay, ab minus b.
Yes ma'am.
Please mute yourself. Okay, so let's see one more next question. So here we have one question. What is the sum of the first natural numbers? What is first? If you remember, we have seen this, and I have told you that this is very, very important question, because this type of questions cannot be asked for solving. Yes, this question is asked in one of your previous year question papers. Directly in the MCQ, means the few options were given to you and we have to choose them. What is the sum of first n natural numbers? Or let me write the options for you so that you will. I have told you that this is very, very important, so just keep this in mind. So here are the few options which we are having. Can anyone answer this one? Anyone? What is the sum of the first n natural number? This is very, don't need to solve this one. Can anyone answer this one? In the previous lecture also I have told you that. No one is. So find the sum of first n natural numbers. It is very important. Its answer is n into n plus 1 divided by 2. Sum of first n natural number, sum of n odd natural numbers, sum of n even numbers. So these are the three very important questions. So please do this. अगर आपको अभी भी नहीं आ रहा होगा तो आपके टेक्स्ट बुक में सॉल्व किया हुआ है. So go through that and remember this answers here. ठीक है? So these are the answer for this, and if nahi aa raha hoga तो you can do this with the formula, but please keep this in mind. So this is the question. The question paper asks, following is the value of k, writing the quadratic equation. So what is the question, student, here? The student is, we are given one quadratic equation, and for this quadratic equation, we know that if we are talking about quadratic equation, it is having maximum 2 roots. Why 2 roots? Because its highest power is 2. So maximum 2 roots. Okay. So one of the root is given to us, that is equals to -4. Roots means again satisfying. Means what we are going to do here, one value of x is given to us. So simply whatever value we are given, just substitute that value in the given quadratic equation, simplify that, we will get the value. So let's do this one. Actually it was asked in the MCQ only, but we are solving this. So put x is equals to -4 in given equation, or I am giving this as equation number 1. So put this in equation 1. So this implies, so what will happen here, instead of x I'm substituting here -4. So -4 square plus k into -4 minus 8 is equals to 0. Now just simplify this one. -4 square, that is 16. 4 square is 60, and square of minus is plus. And k into -4 is -4k. This is -8 is equals to 0. Now 16 minus 8 is simply 8. 8 minus 4. Just simplify this one. Nothing else I'm doing here. So this is k is equals to 2. So what we have done? We are just simplified this. 8 minus 4k is equals to 0. So this has been transferred to this side. So 4k is equals to plus 8. So 4 1 the 4, 4 2 the 8. Therefore we got k is equals to 2 here. Yes, any doubt? This type of questions can be asked today. It is means all these questions which we are taking, these are very frequently asked in the exams. So one of the root will be given, find the value of k, or like the linear equation which we are taken, one equation will be given. In that equation, either the value of y or either the value of k will be given to you, and you have to find the rest one, or find the value of determinants. Now this type of questions are frequently asked in the examination. The same types of the questions will be there. Only the thing is that the values can be changed. Okay, so next is one more type of question I'm just reading. What is the number of sample points when a coin is tossed? So what will be the answer for this one? Look here, student, this question is asked in one of the previous years in one of the question paper, board question paper. And if you remember, one question paper which we have solved, in that question paper also the same question was asked. That is, what is the number of sample points when the coin is tossed? One single coin is tossed, and we are having few options. Suppose 1, 2. Suppose this is one coin is tossed. I'm thinking numbers are changing. Suppose one coin is tossed. So what will be sample space here? Yes, who can answer this one? Yes, who will answer this one? Very good. Yes, Zaki. Yes, Zaki.
2.
Very good. So what are the sample points? Can you say me that sample points here?
Head and tail.
Head and failure. Your answer is 2. And if you have to write, it is dead, comma, tail. So these are the 2 sample points which can be, which we will get here. Okay, so let's see the next question now. Now here, again, same type of, write the quadratic equation if sum of this has been reduced. For drawing a graph, of x plus y is equals to 5. If x is equals to minus 1, find value of y. Can we say the questions are repeating, students? Numbers are changing here. Yes. What is here? For drawing the graph of this equation, we are given that x is equals to minus 1. And simply find the value of y here. This is what you have to do here. Just substitute the value of x is equals to minus value of y here. Okay. So along with me, please try to solve this one. So how to do here? Just substitute this one. So it is x is equals to minus 1. So minus 1 plus y is equals to 5. So this implies y is equals to 5 plus 1. That is y is equal to 6. Okay, so it was very easy question. Means this marks are in your hands, students. So please do this very well. We'll get this one. Then again, a few questions now we take from the quadratic equation. Suppose which type of questions can be asked from the quadratic equation? Now we know that in quadratic equation we have to remember mostly the standard form, the formula method, and what was that? Discriminant, from with the help of which we can identify the nature of the roots also. So, okay. So one question is here: which one of the following is a quadratic equation? Few equations will be given to you, and from that we have to identify which one is the quadratic equation. Means to identify this one, what we require, we must be able to know we must know what will be the standard form, because with the help of standard form only we can identify which one will be the quadratic equations. So I'm writing the options here. So how to identify this one? The first and the most important thing, that the highest power of x must be 2, right? The highest power of x must be 2. So here in this equation, if you look here in this A, we are seeing here w is also the power of x is 2. So how to identify this one? Yes, Zaki. Yes, Zaki.
B.
Yes, Zaki. You can
Second.
unmute yourself. You raise your hand.
Second. B.
No problem. ठीक है, तो अब इसको कैसे आइडेंटिफाई करना है? The first thing, always remember, B is the right answer. Okay, second is the
Yes.
right answer.
Second.
Yeah, very good. B is the right answer here. But students, while identifying this one, first and the most important thing is that we have, okay, mute yourself, please. The first and the most important thing is that we have to simplify this one, because here is also x square. But if you look here in the denominator, we are having x. So the first important thing is that in denominator there must not be any variable, because if in denominator we are having variable, firstly we have to simplify that one. After simplifying, then see whether it is in the standard form or not. Then here in the d, minus x square, this is equals to x square. After simplifying, which one of the following? Yeah. Sorry, I written something. Yes, 2 is the well, this is not the quadratic equation, Zaki. Yes. Okay. Yes. So no. Whether this is not the quadratic equation. Yes. This is the quadratic equation. If you simplify this, this is minus x square and this is plus x square. So when it will goes here, so minus minus, it will plus. So it will be plus to minus 2x square. This is again the highest power of x is equals to 2. So therefore this will also becomes a quadratic equation, and this is directly a quadratic equation. So all these three are quadratic equation. Rest of this, I am changing this. Which one of the following is not a quadratic equation? By mistakenly, I have mixed up the two questions. So we have got 3 quadratic equations. Yes, clear this one? किसी कोई doubt है इस question में? Yes, anyone having any doubt in this question? Yes, yes, Sonu, आपका hand raise है. What's your question? हाँ. Sonu not able to hear you. Yes, Sapna.
मिस हम लोगों को कैसे पता चलेगा कि ये क्वाड्रेटिक है कि नहीं? एक्सप्लेन करो ना.
Quadratic. Okay. Quadratic के लिए what we require? We must know the standard form, that is ax square plus bx plus c is equals to 0. If the first and the most important thing, if the given quadratic equation is in this format, means the highest power of x must be equals to 2. If we are having the highest power of x is equals to 2, then we will say that this is the quadratic equation. अगर इसमें कि ये दो terms नहीं भी रहे, if these two are not there, then also we can say that it is a quadratic equation if the highest power of x is equals to 2. Now look here. For the first one, 5 by x minus 3 is equals to x square. Firstly, while identifying or while writing the final answer, simplify that one. So I am going to simplify this. This denominator we are having variable. So the first important thing that in the denominator there must not be any variable. So cancel that variable. So for cancelling, I am just multiplying that. So here for the first one, 5 by I'm just cross multiplying. Okay, so this is 1. So 5 into 1, 3 multiplied x. Please mute on x. This x square remains as it is. Now, in the denominator, transferring this side. So what will happen here? This is 5 minus 3x is equals to x square into x. We will get here x cubed. Now just write this in the standard form. No need to write. We can directly also do it. There is no variable in the denominator and no multiplication is. Just see what is the highest power. What is the highest power of x here? Was the yes, Sapna? What is the highest power of x? The highest power क्या है? Sapna, I'm asking you. What is the highest power of x? Yes, Zaki, what is the highest power of x here?
3.
The highest power of x is 3 here. So here, since the highest power of x is 3, ये जो रहता है ना x के ऊपर, that we say the power of x or order of x also this is called as. So since the highest power of x is 3, this is not a quadratic equation because we require power of x to be 2. So this is not quadratic equation. So the first option has been cancelled from here. Now here again, now here we look x into bracket x plus 5 is equals to this. Some may say that the highest power of x is 1 here, but no. Since this x is multiplied to this bracket, so firstly we have to simplify this. So let's simplify this one. That is multiply x inside the bracket. So x into x, x square plus x into 5x, and this is equals to 2. Now look here. No variable in the denominator. No multiplication is there with x to any other bracket other than the number. So what is the highest power of x here? The highest power of x is 2 here. So this is definitely a quadratic equation. So what we have to remember? The highest power. And second thing, we have to simplify that first. Now here no need to simplify. Directly we are getting 5x square is equals to 90. No other x is here. So highest power of x is 2. So therefore this is also a quadratic equation. Now this one. Here we are having 2x square. Sometimes what happens? To both the equal to sides, same signs we are having. If the same signs is there, that terms will get cancelled. So here we are taken the same sign right now. So minus x square is equals to minus x square. So when it will get to this side, so it will minus x square plus x square. So both will get cancelled. So we would just get here 2x is equals to 5. So in this equation, the highest power of x is 1. So this is not a quadratic equation, but the pehla jo question tha, it was this one. So just simplify this one. So it is 2x minus x square. This it will get to this side. So this is minus, and this plus 5 also coming to this side. So it is minus 5 is equals to 0. So this implies 2x square minus x square minus x square. We got here minus 2x square, and minus 5 is equals to 0. Now everything is done. अगर यहाँ पे भी आपको नहीं समझ में आ रहा तो firstly convert it into standard form and then check. Now here the highest power of x is now 2. So therefore we say that this is also a quadratic equation. Yes, clear now? Hope so. Now everything is clear to everyone how to identify this one. Now let's see the next question now. One of the important type of question which can again ask based on the determinant, that is the roots of one of the quadratic. Again we have to find the value of k here. The roots of one quadratic equation is given to us. What is here, student? We have to find the roots of this quadratic equation if the roots are real and equal. Again, you know very well that we have seen that discriminant is one of the very important questions can be asked here. So this question is based on that only. So what is here? Here we have given that the roots of this quadratic equation are real and equal. So using that, we have to find the value of k. So I have told you already that this is based on the discriminant. So who is going to tell me what is discriminant, and if the roots are real and equal, so what will be the value of discriminant here? Yes, who can say this one? Yes, who can answer this one? No one. Again, सिर्फ Zaki के अलावा कोई नहीं है क्या यहाँ पे जो आंसर दे सकता है? Yes, anyone else other than Zaki? Roots are real and equal. I am saying that since the roots are real and equal are given to us, we require the discriminant here. Discriminant, or sometimes it is also denoted by D, or sometimes it is denoted by delta. So just tell me what is the value of discriminant here. What is discriminant? Exactly. कोई और नहीं? Okay. Yes, Zaki, you can unmute yourself. हाँ, बोलो Zaki.
I am not sure, but discriminant is less than 0.
Discriminant is less than 0. Okay. But tell me what is discriminant? What is that value or the formula for that discriminant?
B square minus 4AC.
B square minus 4AC. Yes, Alia. Roots are real and equal. So what will the value of discriminant here? Yes, Alia. Ruchika. हाँ, बोलो Ruchika. Your hand is raised, Ruchika. You can unmute yourself. Okay, no problem. Yes, Sapna Gupta. जल्दी से. Quickly unmute students. Yes, Sapna or Ruchika. हाँ, बोलो Sapna.
minus 4AC.
B square discriminant is B square minus 4AC, but we are given that roots are real and equal. So what will be its value? Whether it will be greater than 0, less than 0, or equals to 0. Real and equal. Okay, no problem. Look here, student. Discriminant means B square minus 4AC. Okay, which is sometimes denoted by D or sometimes denoted by delta. Now what is given? Roots are real and equal. This is very, very important one because that determines the nature of roots. Just remember, real and equal. 3 types of roots are there. Real and equal, real and unequal, and third one is the not real. So real and equal bola hai. Yes, equal. So just remember one thing. Equal means it is definitely equals to 0. Okay, equal equals to 0. And if it is unequal, less than, we don't have to take. We don't have to take negative values. Remember this one. B square minus 4AC. If it is negative, then it is not of our use. So negative value we don't have to take. So what remains? Remains the positive value. That means greater than equal 0. So agar pucha jaye it is roots are real and unequal, then it will be greater than 0. And real and equal, it will be equals to 0. Again, remember one more thing. In most of the question paper, the question is roots are real and equal only. We can't ask greater than or less than नहीं पूछा जाता. ज़्यादातर equal ही पूछा जाता है. So remember this thing only. That is B square minus 4AC will be equal to 0. Don't think about this too. If it is given like this, real and equal will only ask. So B square minus 4AC will be equals to 0. So what we have to do? Whatever given quadratic equation is given to us, firstly compare that with the standard form. So compare given equation with standard form. Standard form of quadratic equation, and that standard form is ax square plus bx plus c is equals to 0. Now here, coefficient of x square is a. Here, coefficient of x square, nothing is there. That means 1. So therefore we get a is equals to 1, comma b is equals to, coefficient of x is b. Here coefficient of x is k. So b is equals to k. And finally c is constant. In this, constant is k. So we got the values of a, b, and c. The first important thing. Once you got the values of a, b, c, half marks we will get here. Okay, this type of question can be asked for 2 marks also. So a, b, c, we have got half marks here. Then given roots are real and equal. So what is given? Given roots are real and equal. Real and equal. Therefore, we will have b square minus 4ac is equals to 0. If this question is asked for 2 marks, half marks we will get here for writing the values of a, b, c. Next half marks you will get here. That is, we have applied the condition. For applying the condition, next half marks we will get. Now substitute the values. For substituting, another half marks we are getting here. So this implies b, the value of b is k here. So k square minus 4 into value of a is 1 equals to 0. So what is here? K square minus 4k is equals to 0. So what will happen now here? So therefore, k square minus 4k. So I'm taking k common into bracket k minus 4 is equals to 0. So this implies k is equals to 0 or k minus 4 is equals to 0. So that is k is equals to 0 or k is equals to plus. So these are our two values of k here. Get that? Understood how the question was here? How to simplify this one? So this question can be asked for 1 marks also, 2 marks also, or sometime it can be asked for 3 marks also. Only the thing is that the marking scheme will change here and little bit difficulty will change here. And actually this was asked in the MCQ. Ye question MCQ ka tha. So look here, it's very important that you must remember what is discriminant, how to identify the nature of roots according to the discriminant. Okay? Any doubt in this question, anyone? Okay, hope so no one having any doubt. Now let's see few questions from arithmetic progression. Okay, now in an arithmetic progression, first two terms are given to us, then we have to find the next term. So one question I'm having here, in an arithmetic progression, first two terms are, suppose I'm taking any two terms according to my choice, so 2, comma, okay, suppose okay, 2, comma 4. Then find 20th term. Okay, so this is one type of the question which can be asked. What is here? First two terms of quadratic equations are given to us. With the help of that, we have to find the 20th term. Now here students, 20th term we have to find. Means we have to find T20 here, right here. That is, so firstly, whatever given things are that, just write down here. First two terms are given, that is, first is the 2. First term is denoted by A. Second term denoted by T to 4. Then what we require? We require D. D means the common difference. Common difference कैसे find out करते हैं? Second difference between any two consecutive terms. Now here we are having only two terms, so we are going to find the difference between these two. So that is D is equals to 4 minus 2. So our D is 2 here. We got the common difference. Next is what? We have to find 20 term. That is N is given to us, which is equals to 20. So therefore, Tn find out karna hai. So write the formula for Tn. Tn is equals to A plus N minus 1 D. That is what we have to find. We have to find T20. So simply substitute all the values in this given formula. T10, what we have to find? T20. So N ki jagah 20 substitute kiya. A is equals to 2 plus N minus 1, that is 20 minus 1. Value of D is again 2 here. So this is 2 plus 20 minus 1, 19 multiplied by 2 here. So 2 plus 38. So which is equals to 40. So T20 is equals to 40. Clear? So this type of the questions can be asked. So simply first two terms given, find the 20 term, or sometimes the questions can be 3-4 terms will be given, find the value of N. So at that time also we can use this formula there. Sometimes the sums can we have to find the sum also. So let's quickly see one question. Let's have this sum we are seeing. One question from the sum of the again arithmetic progression, one of the important lesson. Arithmetic and yes, Sapna, do you having any doubt? आपका हैंड काफी देर से रेज है. यस सपना.
इसमें कोई इतना नहीं समझ में आता Tn और N कौन सा है.
Tn और n कौन सा है? Tn मतलब दिस इज द फॉर्मूला. Tn यानी जो टर्म बोला जाता है ना, nth टर्म. सपोज आपको बोला है 14th टर्म बोला है, राइट? सपोज इट इज गिवन दैट 14th टर्म इज 7, मतलब T14 की वैल्यू गिवन है आपको. T14 इज इक्वल्स टू 7. तो इसमें n क्या हो गया आपका? n इज इक्वल्स टू 14. गेट दैट? Suppose it is given that the first term is equals to 3. फर्स्ट टर्म को हम कभी T1 से डिनोट करते हैं और कभी A से डिनोट करते हैं. सो फर्स्ट टर्म इज इक्वल्स टू 3. तो इसमें Tn आपका 3 हो गया यहाँ पे, और n क्या है यहाँ पे आपका? n इज इक्वल्स टू 1. क्लियर? यस.
Yes, miss. Thank you.
Okay. Let's see quickly one question. A few terms are given to here, 15, 10, 5, and we have to find sum of first 10 terms. Sum of first 10 terms, that is S10, we have to find out here. So again, we have the formula for Sn, that is equals to n by 2 into bracket twice A plus n minus 1 D. So what we require here? We require n, A and D. These three things we are requiring here. So n we have already, n is equals to 10. A means your first term, that is equals to 15. Then what will be D? Just subtract this 10 minus 15, that is equals to minus 5. So D we are having minus 5. So all the three values we are having. So A is equals to 15, D is equals to minus 5, and N is equals to 10. Simply substitute these three values in the given formula and solve this one. Yes, who's these two students who are raising hand? Yes, Sonu and Sapna, what are your doubts here? Yes, you can raise your hand and answer this one. Question पूछ सकते हैं आप जल्दी से, सोनू और who are having any doubt. ठीक है, your hand down हो गए, no problem. Now quickly see one question from the probability. So यहाँ पे समझ में आ गया. Now probability, which type of questions can be asked here? Suppose same. Suppose a coin is tossed here. Okay, a coin is tossed. Sometime okay, a die is rolled. लेंगे हम यहाँ पे. A die is rolled. Find the probability. Find probability of getting even number. Getting even number. Question can be asked in MCQ also or solve also. ठीक है. क्या die is roll बोला है? Find the probability of getting even numbers. So the first and most important thing, if you have to solve this one, write the sample space. So die is roll. So this is the sample space. Once we have written the sample space, write the sample points. Then event A, getting even number. Getting even number. So getting even number. So which are this even number from this sample space? Write down that 2, 4, 6. 2, 4, 6. There's three even numbers we are having. So n of A is equals to 3. And what we have to find? Probability of this. So formula for the probability of A. So simply substitute the values 3 by 6, which is equals to 1 by 2 here. So this type of simple questions can be asked. The same, nothing will change. Only this will be there. Getting even number, getting odd number. If it is head, getting a tail on the upper face, or getting at most one head. So this type of the questions can be asked from probability. ठीक है, किसी को कोई doubt है? Anyone having any doubt? I hope so no one having any doubt here. So we'll stop here now. Okay, ma'am. I have completed.
Okay, thank you, ma'am.